Hey guys, and welcome to Hobart, Tasmania. I have just checked into the Salamanca Wharf Hotel, an amazing place. Check it out. Ultra modern, wooden floors, got a nice big bathroom, a nice big bedroom as well, with TV. So much accessories in here as well. We've got self-contained, we can do the cooking in here, microwave. We've also got some plates in here too, so we don't need to go outside. Everything is so central in here. The Salamanca restaurant's just on your front doorstep. All the tours here at Salamanca, if you're wanting to go to the bay, if you're wanting to go out to Bruny Island, they're right on front of your doorstep here. If you want a cappuccino like me here, downstairs, Salamanca Wharf Hotel restaurant, you can get your breakfast, cappuccino. That's nice. Sit back, relax, plan your day, and of course go out and enjoy Hobart and Tasmania as I am. Salamanca Wharf Hotel on the Esplanade, guys. Place to stay. Pete the Surfaroo. See you soon. Well guys, this is the last day here. Going out with the Pentecote Wilderness Journeys. We're going right out to Bruny Island. It's going to be a big day out there. It's about 8 to 10 hours. Going out to sea on the boat. It's going to be good and cruisy. You're going to see whales, seals and heaps more. I'm not going to tell you about the rest until we do see all the stuff. Keep it for a big surprise. Guys, last day here in Hobart in Tasmania, and then we're back to the Goldie. Pete the Surfaroo Tasmanian tour has ended. Hey guys, and welcome back to Pete the Surfaroo. I'm here with Bazza, mate. How are you?
I'm good, Pete. Good.
We're here with Pentecote Cruises. It is a big company. It's got lots of different cruises, mate. What sort of cruises have you got?
We've got Tasman Island Cruise. We've got Bruny Island Cruise. Their cruises down their coastline. The Iron Pot Cruise takes you down the Derwent out around one of our islands and back. Traveller on Bruny, which is a gourmet tour. Lots of food, lots of drink, lots of alcohol. That's a good one.
By the sounds of it, they're all party, and you must go to these ones. The one I'm about to go on is called
the Tasman Island Cruise.
What are we expected to see on that? Some amazing things.
We see some of the highest cliffs in the southern hemisphere, 300 metres, 1,000 feet, straight up, and you can almost reach out and touch them. So seals, fur seals from Australia, New Zealand, albatross, bit of lap, might see some dolphins, maybe whales. You never quite know what's going to be out there.
There's two ways of actually getting on these tours. You can actually leave from Port Arthur and meet the boat or the bus from there, or leave from Hobart.
Pete obviously did with me from Hobart, and we come down and we do morning tea, then we do our 3-hour cruise, then we do lunch. We do a bit of sightseeing in the afternoon. There are different tours in the afternoon, but Peter's chosen to do the sightseeing, so here we are.
Just for the viewers out there, if you do want to take off from Hobart, it's around about 8-9 hours.
Yes, yeah, it's a bit longer. We leave about 7:45. We get back about 6 o'clock, so it's a long day.
It's a big day, but there's lots of stuff that you do. Now, on today's cruise, not only do we go out and check out the magnificent views in the water, but we also get opportunities to go to Port Arthur.
Yes.
The Lavender Park.
Lavender Farm, Chocolate Factory, Devil Park. So there's quite a few things you can do in the afternoon after lunch before we head back to Hobart.
Sounds great, mate. Well, I'm excited. I'm ready to go and do this big tour, guys. Mate, it's a pleasure talking to you. All the people up the back are waiting to get going. Pete the Surfaroo here in Tasmania. This is my last one before I head back to the Goldie. Guys, stay with us because this is going to get exciting.
G'day Pete, my name's Kane, I'm captain of this beautiful big boat, that's me mate Damo, and today we hope to take you out amongst the highest sea cliffs in Australia, maybe see some dolphins or whales, you never know. Rock for you. This rock's really old, dude. couple canes because the walk beach is usually empty. Beautiful big beach like this. Here's the Tasman Island there now. You see a few seals sitting on the rocks, and plenty over there. Usually where you see white stuff, you see seals.
Australian fur seals over here, largest fur seal on the planet. These are all males. These can grow to 360 kilos. No females live here. Some people call that awesome. It's actually called petitionary resourcing, where males and females separate. And the females are up near Melbourne, Bass Strait, Burno Group. And we have a lot of New Zealand fur seals down here as well. So slightly different accent to these guys, a little bit smaller. They're males and females down here. These are a breeding group down here. But we changed the New Zealand fur seals because we're trying to get rid of the Kiwis. So they're now called the long-nosed fur seal.
Tasman Island Lighthouse here. It's one of the highest operating lighthouses in Australia. It's where the Tasman Sea meets the Great Southern Ocean, and the next pieces of land are either Antarctica or New Zealand. So we're living on the edge out here, and what a beautiful place it is. totem pole. It's world famous for rock climbing. It's 67 metres above sea level, and climbers travel from all over the planet to have a crack at it. They abseil the cliff face, kick off the wall, fixing to the base, and climbing takes about 6 hours. Good luck with that.
day, mate. Beautiful day out on the water. Okay, no?
Hey, thanks for coming, Pete. It's been a pleasure to have you.
Enjoy your day, mate.
Well guys, I'm dressed in the chocolatey colour. We're here at Port Arthur at the Federation Chocolate Factory. I'm going to try some dark chocolate, around about 70 to 90% cocoa, nice and healthy. Let's have a try. Really nice, not too sweet, so there's not too much sugar in this one, I don't think. And it's all made here in the factory. So when you get down here to Port Arthur, make sure you pop into this chocolate place. It is the sweetest part of town. Yeah. We're just still on the tour here, and we've just detoured a bit to the whiskey farm, and we've got Kristen here. Hello, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Really, really good. Now, being a person that doesn't drink alcohol, I don't know anything about whiskey. Tell us how it's actually made and aged and all that sort of stuff.
So what we've got at the moment is we've got our barrel 17, so we're up to 17. We're still quite young.
Right.
So we've been up and running since 2011. So it's been quite a long process. We got our first whiskey ready to go by 2018, so in August last year we had our first one.
Wow.
So we actually get the wash, which is your beer without the hops, and we get that in from Last Rights near Cambridge, where you do the flow in. And then once that comes in here, we send that through the still. So the still that we've got for that is actually a copper still. So we use copper so that it can extract the sulfites from the wash, because that's quite a nasty product in here.
Yes.
It doesn't smell very nice, but it doesn't taste very nice either. So we actually use copper stills to extract that, so that way it solidifies.
Yep.
Once it's solid, it can't go back into liquid form naturally, so it's all out of our product, and then we send it through the still again, so for round 2. We only distill twice, because what we make here is a Scottish style whiskey, not an Irish style. So Irish style is 3 times. You can remember that?
Three times stronger. Yes.
No, 3 times to distill.
Okay.
Yeah. Which actually, it makes it a little bit more of a weaker product, because you don't have as much barley through it.
Okay.
So the more times you distill it, the more you're getting out that flavour. And we wanted to maintain a bit of that, which is why we've gone with the Scottish style.
Sounds good. Now, I hear the actual water you put into it is from here, so it's natural, organic water.
It is, so we've actually tapped into the mountain here, which is why you've had to come down that nice dirt road on your way down. So we're actually 2 kilometres in off the road there, and we've just tapped into the mountain. So we've actually got 100 acres here.
Wow.
We've tapped in, there's a couple of tanks up on the hill there that we've tapped into that keep our water flowing all year round.
So how strong is this stuff, like percentage-wise?
Oh, at the moment we bring it down to about 44%.
Holy moly, that's a lot.
Actually comes out of the barrel about 59%, which is when we taste it to see whether or not it's ready to go.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So there'd be a few sway people around.
Oh, it depends on who's there to see. You need a few more people out here to witness that. Yeah.
So I reckon it's about time to have a taste of this unreal whiskey.
I think it probably is about that time.
So what do we call this whiskey place here that we're at the moment?
So this is McHenry Distillery.
McHenry's Distillery, guys. So when you're down Port Arthur way, make sure you pop in and try some of this stuff here. It's great, mate, I tell you. Cheers to all my Irish and Scottish friends. Whoa, that has got a ting to it, I'll tell you. If you've got a sore throat like me, it's all gone now. It burns.
Oh, in a good way.
I love it.
Yeah.
Great talking to you. Pete the Surfaroo here at the Whiskey A Go Go. Let's go and move on because we've got lots more to see. Yeah.
Start with this, which is wash, otherwise known as beer. Distill that once, and it turns into this. It goes from about 7 or 8% to about 22% alcohol, with lots of copper sulfate in it. Copper coming from the still, of course, and the sulphur coming from the wash. So sulfides and sulfites are extracted from the sulfate. And then that's redistilled, turns into this clear liquid called a heart, which goes into the barrel. That's goes from about 22% to about 66%. So that's the easy part. And then that takes a couple of days to do all the distillation. Then into one of these babies. This is a 300 litre export barrel, and it should be in there for about 15 years to turn into a decent sort of whiskey. So I'm not sure if I'll be around to see this one, but hopefully
I reckon 15 years, what one?
yeah. This is an ex-bourbon barrel, so this will be 10 to 15 years rather than 15 to 20. These are American oak ex-bourbon barrels with a bung in the head so that we can stand them up on a pallet for ease of handling when it comes to getting in our new bond store. So all of our work can be done with a forklift rather than 2 or 3 people rolling barrels around. All of our whiskey is coming out of these 100 litre barrels. As a 5-year-old, they mature much faster in the small barrels. So this is our stock of 100 litre barrels. There's about 50 of them, and that'll last us until all of the 200s and 300s are ready, which you can see stacked in these racks. It's all oak, some of it's American, some French, and some of it has previously housed bourbon, some sherry, some Tokay, and there's the odd red wine barrel scattered around as well. So we'll have all sorts of different finishes coming through when they're ready. Where that shed's marked out there will be a brewery, so we can make our own wash, which will be a big saving for us in years to come.
These sheep are self-shearing. What they do, the wool falls off them and they grow a new fleece from underneath. So you can just walk around, as you can see it on the fence there, pick up the wool and keep it, yeah. So you don't have to get shearers in to shear it.
Guys, welcome back to Pete the Surfaroo. Just got back from the Pentecost cruises, had a great day out there. What a great way to relax here beside the fire. It is burning, it is really cold here in Salamanca. My last day here before I head off to the Gold Coast. I had a really good Tasmanian journey, 4 weeks on the road, lots of things that happened, exciting, met some great people out there. Really friendly place. Tasmania is the place to tour. You need about 3 or 4 weeks to tour this place. It's going off, guys. Tomorrow morning, sadly, I'll be flying back to the Gold Coast, but yet another destination. We'll see you tomorrow morning before I take off. Who knows where I'm off to next. Pete the Surfaroo Tasmanian tour is slowly coming to an end. Pete the Surfaroo here at Salamanca in Hobart. Spent the last 2 days here of my journey, 4 weeks on the road. What a great time I had. I went all up the coast, right up to the Bay of Fires, across to the west to Strawn, and of course back here now. What a great adventure. I hope you guys all enjoyed my big adventure here in Tasmania. More stuff to come. Pete the Surfaroo World Tour going off. Where am I going next? Well, I'll keep you guessing, guys. Pete the Surfaroo, leaving soon. Just going to check out some more stuff here before I get in that big plane and go back to the Gold Coast. See you guys. Yeah.